lost our grip on this generation and the generations to come? Has the church lost its influence on the world? Has the world begun to influence the church? Greed and moral decay are fast becoming what defines our society. In a day where short-term satisfaction is a way of life, the only true answer is eternal. However, the message of the gospel is being hidden from our past and is being buried by our future. The truth does not belong locked inside our church walls, but on the lips of believers sharing with all who may hear. We must reach every person, every nation, every generation.
The Impact World Tour uses culturally relevant expressions, extreme sports, dance, and music to draw audiences around the world. Before the show's completion, the performers become evangelists, boldly challenging the audience to make a commitment to Jesus Christ. In the US, statistics have shown that typically 10% of each audience make commitments.
GX International speaks directly to this generation. Skaters, dancers, bikers, and inline skaters from around the world present a fast-paced, hard-hitting gospel message that will challenge to the core.
No, nothing that even comes close in comparison to being right with Jesus, to knowing Him, to having His presence in your life. There's nothing better!
Team Extreme brings the crowd to its feet with a power-packed presentation for all ages, which features full-on feats of strength as professional athletes push themselves to the limit in a variety of sports.
He's here tonight to forgive you. He's here to give you freedom. He's here to give you a new life. He's here to give you eternity. Tonight is a night to set yourself free.
Island Breeze captivates the audience, expressing the beauty and heart of culture. Polynesian dancers and musicians use indigenous music, dance, and song to share the love of Christ.
Jesus said, I've come to give you life and give you life to the fullest.
The challenge for local churches is to work together and serve God's purpose for their community. Though the goal is to see decisions made to follow Christ, it is crucial that new believers be discipled in truth. Church and individual involvement in the Impact World Tour is necessary not only for the planning of the evangelistic event, but for providing effective and loving follow-up through phone calls, small groups, Bible studies, and meetings. The goal is not just to see a night of evangelism, but to see total transformation in lives and in communities.
We had Bible study in my room, and there was 11 kids. I never expected 11 skateboarders to show up for God.
It takes everyone. No part is too small, no contribution insignificant. There is much work to be done, but the reward is immeasurable. The time is now. To reach all, we need all.
I'm a chaplain for a public high school football team, and there were 9 football players that came tonight, and watching all 9 of them stand up and come forward to receive Christ was the best thing that could happen. It was awesome.
It's so much needed today. That was such an impact to me that I wouldn't have missed this for nothing in the world.
We serve a living God, and He was definitely here tonight and alive and real to this generation.
I hope and pray that this is going to go everywhere in the world.
I just hope this just goes all out through the States and through the whole world.
The impact that you guys had on my people is just so wonderful.
America can again be one nation under God. There are hopeful signs across our land. It will require a moral reformation in all areas of society, and it must begin with a return to Jesus. It's time to proclaim the truth of Christ publicly across our nation. We must be part of a transformation in our time.